frozen a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude, and I'm here with my guest star J53518 to review Hall Monitor.
Alright, this is J535. I'm here with the one and only King of SpongeBob, 22 Tiger Dude, and we're going to review the Hall Monitor. Sorry, I got to do it like that. Today's episode is about when Mrs. Puff, over a rude debate of seeing who should become the Hall Monitor this week, results in our little yellow sponge becoming the Hall Monitor. And boy, does SpongeBob take it to an extreme. Not that he goes a little ballistic, but he kind of blows the top off. Let's say all the cubes out of his face blow up and instantly. He takes it like it's his life. He takes it like it's his duty to patrol the hall. Hell, he goes to the streets. He thinks he's the crew, like in Grand Theft Auto. He thinks he's a pimped out cop trying to throw tickets and, stopping criminals, doing mindless things. Heck, at one point his good pink friend Patrick gets involved in it. And to some skew with the Window Maniac, which is my favorite part of the episode, actually. It's a great episode showing what happens when too much responsibility is given to the wrong person at the wrong time. But also, it's a funny episode. I loved it. The animation was top-notch. Everyone did their part. SpongeBob was hilarious. Patrick was hilarious. Just playing the deputy, if you know what I'm talking about. He puts a cone on his head. He's a private detective. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. A star cone. At the star cone. He's basically a strawberry ice cream cone. Damn, I didn't think about that. He put an ice cream cone on his head because he thinks he's a police cop. That's strawberry ice cream in red shorts. Jesus Christ. But anyway, it's up to SpongeBob and Patrick not only to stop SpongeBob, but somehow the Window Maniac from destroying Bikini Bottom. I like this episode. It was great. It was a good premise. It does get slow a little bit, but when the comedy hits, it's a home run. I give the episode a 5 out of 5 stars. Tiger Dude, what do you think of the Hall Monitor?
Hall Monitor is a very great episode with fantastic humor, a well-written plot, and great execution. Oh my gosh. It's a very funny episode. I do really enjoy it a whole lot. I really enjoy the idea of SpongeBob just being the Hall Monitor. And by Hall Monitor, it's more like City Monitor because he's not really doing the whole of the school. He's pretty much being the monitor of literally the entire city. So I do think the title of the episode is a little misleading in that part, but still, it is really well done how he's pretty much monitoring the whole city and how he's just overdoing it and how he's actually the reason he causes all those boat crashes. That was really funny right there. And then Patrick with the cone and that whole scene with the policeman, that was hilarious too. So many memorable and hilarious moments put into this episode. It's very clever. The writers did a terrific job writing this episode. And you could just tell that they just kept going and going with it. They had a lot of confidence with this episode. And I truly admire the writers for that. Very well paced. Well, for the most part, I will say it's very well paced. And overall, it's just what SpongeBob should do, which is just be a whole lot of fun. My only problem is that, like what you said, J5, it could get a little slow. Just in a couple of moments, it does get a little bit slow. And I personally didn't like the ending. That was just kind of ridiculous to me. But other than those couple of flaws, I did really like Hall Monitor. And I'm going to give the episode a 9 out of 10. Hall Monitor. Now, me and J53518 are here to review Jellyfish Fields, requested by MRKYLLL2.
Wait, don't you mean Jellyfish Jam?
Oh, what?
When
Did
did
I
you
say
get jelly?
Jellyfish Fields?
Yeah, yeah, I heard that right. He said, "Let's head to Jellyfish Fields." I'm like, wait.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes,
I was
Jellyfish
saying, you fucker, that doesn't exist. Damn it. Let's head to
Jellyfish
Jellyfish.
Jam. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's get the fuck to Jellyfish Field. Hey, bitch, into the TV. Ah, fuck. SpongeBob brings home after a day after the Krusty Krab. He finds a little jellyfish, and after walking it, somehow adopts him as a pet. Now, calamity ensues. There's a cool-looking dance sequence. Ring. Squidward was trying to play a clarinet to stop the jellyfish, but as Squidward knows, you can't piss off jellyfish. They'll become a giant SpongeBob hand and punch you right in the face. Hell, to the point, I think SpongeBob becomes too attached to the jellyfish, to the point where they become a nuisance and you can't stop them. So it's up to SpongeBob, not Squidward, to figure out a way to get rid of the jellyfish out of his house. I will say this, it's a good episode, it's just not the way I remember it. It's not as great and bouncy. But I'll give you the good stuff and the bad. What did I like about this? The colors were very beautiful. The dancing, even though all the jellyfish are grooving in a line, which scared the hell out of me as a kid. Just how could they do that? They can't really stand up on themselves. The movements of the whole place in SpongeBob's house went topsy-turvy. I think that worked well with the whole topsy-turvy theme of madness. Everything in the house was covered in jelly. Jesus Christ, how could you get that stuff off? I think she might eat it. Poor Gary. Why'd you get Gary covered in jelly? Leave him alone. He's a family pet. Leave him alone. What do you think, Gary? Meow. Yeah, thank you. And also just the rambunctious madness is what also gets it. What I do not like the ending to this episode. I know what you're all thinking. It's bouncy and happy. It sounds like something from Teletubbies. I'm sorry. It's too kiddie for me. I know SpongeBob's for kids, but it felt like, why? Why did you?
So you didn't like the whole.
What the fuck just happened? Did my TV went to an auto tune? I did like it for what it was. It was a little slow too, but I think it's still a good episode. Not as good as I remember, but it's good enough to be on the choosing. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars.
My thoughts on this episode, I thought it was really fun. I had a really fun time with the episode. It starts out with a lot of energy. SpongeBob gets to meet the jellyfish, has it as a pet. Gary doesn't like it. And of course, when SpongeBob and the jellyfish are dancing, that is the most fun part of the episode. So you get into that, and then things get really crazy when that one jellyfish invites all the other jellyfish in the SpongeBob's Pineapple, where they have their crazy dance party playing the same song over and over and over again. So
Yeah.
it's like a rinse and repeat concept, and that could annoy people and that could not. Me personally, I didn't mind the whole rinse and repeat thing, and I really love the colors. Like when SpongeBob and the jellyfish are dancing, you see the colors just all turn to blue, to purple, to green. That was a beautiful crafted scene right there. The episode does have some funny moments. I will admit, by the second half, it does get a little slow. It does lose some of the energy the first half of the episode had. That's as far as I could really go in terms of flaws. But I still really like the episode a lot. I prefer Hall Monitor just a little bit more, but this is still a really fun episode, without a doubt. I love the ending to the episode too, just how it all came together. So well written, well executed, a lot of fun. A little slow in the second half though, but that still doesn't stop the fact of how much I enjoyed this episode. So I'm going to give Jellyfish Jam an 8.5 out of 10. Please subscribe to the J5351H channel. I will leave a link in the description below.
Adios, people. Yay!
I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!